How I made and lost $400,000 with Shopify dropshipping. Here is the proof. If I update it, it stays like that. I will tell you the story behind it so that you can learn from it and, of course, make better life and business decisions. I enjoyed Shopify dropshipping when the majority were doing well with it, when the phrase "you can sell online" was still accurate. I also ended up with it when it became oversaturated and only few people were doing good. Let me give you the context and explain what happened, all combined with my wins, losses, and lessons. How did I start Shopify dropshipping? I was in Amsterdam developing a web design and development agency with a friend. We had some misunderstandings and we split up. With 4,000 euro, around $4,000 as well, in my bank account, I decided to invest in Shopify dropshipping. A part of it was invested in a mentor and the rest I left for advertising. At that time, I already had a family e-commerce business which I developed from zero, and this business made a huge progress since 2016. You can see the graphics here up to now. However, I wasn't receiving a decent money from it yet because my stepfather was managing all the financial resources and I had a little motivation to focus on it, so I was working on building my way with other businesses. He is no longer part of my family, hence the business was damaged and I had to recover and focus on it after the divorce between him and my mother. This happened few years after the dropshipping story. Now that e-commerce business is fully owned by my family and makes 7 figures. I'm happy with it. The fast recovery of that business was possible because of the experience and knowledge I gained with dropshipping. I was excited to start my Shopify dropshipping business. I did it in one day with little guidance, so my store looks like this. I used a software that helps to import products from AliExpress to Shopify store. I started with 10 categories with 15 products on each category. Of course, I had to adjust my products titles and descriptions from search engine optimization point of view. I connected Stripe and PayPal as payment providers for my Shopify dropshipping business, and then I installed Facebook Pixel on my website to track what happens on my advertising level. Afterwards, I launched marketing campaigns for Facebook and Instagram. I still didn't know the most essential thing for my Shopify dropshipping business is how to test e-commerce products. So initially I lost more money than I expected, and then my mentor taught me a valuable lesson that helped me succeed fast, and I want to share it with you. There is a saying, what gets measured gets improved. I didn't give this phrase any importance then, so don't do the same. From now on, in any advertising you do, you must measure the following key performance indicators: link clicks, cost per link click, click-through rate, add to cart, cost per add to cart, checkouts initiated, cost per checkout initiated, purchases, cost per purchase, return on ad spend, average order value, and conversion rate. For example, if your cost per add to cart is too high, like we have here and here, it's clear that it's not worth investing money in this product or creative. That way, you can pause your ad on early stages and avoid losing money. I have noticed that out of 10 add to carts, 1 or 2 are buyers. For example, here we have 730 add to carts and 76 clients or purchases. So the conversion rate here is 10%. Having that in mind, you can do the estimations on early stages without waiting for someone to buy a product to learn the customer acquisition cost or cost per purchase. The cost per purchase or customer acquisition cost should be maximum 50% of your profit margins. For example, if you sell a product for $100 and your profits are $50, then ideally you need to spend $25 in marketing just to acquire one single client. In that way, you will be able to run profitable marketing campaigns. Ideally, I suggest working with X3 or X5 markup. For example, if you buy something for $50, you sell it for $150 or $250. So it will be X3 or X5 markup. However, I was buying products for $2 and selling them for $25, so it's a X12 markup. This was the first essential lesson to get initial success with my dropshipping store. My results were improving, but I still wasn't there. Another important lesson that helped me to gain much more profits was the conversion rate, which differs from product to product. Some products can have 1% conversion rate, others 2, 3, 4. Prices also influence the conversion rate. For example, you will never see a high-ticket product that costs more than $1,000 with 1% conversion rate from paid advertising. In cases like this, 0.20, 0.25% conversion rate is considered good. 1% conversion rate from paid ads with high-ticket products is considered almost impossible to achieve. By the way, I'm not able to share the exact data I used to have on my original Facebook dropshipping ad account because Meta deleted all the data that was here before 2021. So I'm using my other accounts to explain you the lessons. After my first lesson learned about data analytics and product testing, the tension in the air was intense. I was losing money and I was left with $500. But magic happened and I discovered a winning product, a product with high conversion rate and cheap client acquisition cost. I was able to make it because of the testing method, which was based on proper data analytics and of course conversion rate optimization. And here is what I did to double my conversion rate. Number one, I imported existing reviews with pictures from AliExpress to my Shopify store. Number two, I installed a scarcity timer which urges people to buy the product right now. And number three, I installed a social proof notification which says that someone just bought this product. All these three techniques helped me to double my conversion rate and decrease my cost per client acquisition from the ads. I was so excited as if I had won the lottery. I started to make big money. Suddenly, when my product became very popular, Shopify notified me that I am using someone else's product and pictures. So they removed it from my store. My revenue went down, but I still was happy and continued pushing forward. I ordered products I had never physically touched and seen to make my own pictures to avoid any copyright issues. When I received the product, it looked different and not as beautiful and pleasing as in the original pictures, so I did a photo shoot with it. It helped. Now I was doing advertising with the new pictures, same product, but the performance was not the same as it used to be with the original pictures from AliExpress. I still was making money with the new pictures, but it was not enough. It's never enough. I wanted something more. Also, at that period, PayPal put a hold on 60% of my earnings for 3 months, making my way to success even harder. I became a little bit nervous and I decided to start testing and selling high-ticket products on the same store. I did manage to sell multiple high-ticket products in the first days of testing, and I considered that this is the only fast way to make even more money. After a period of time, this profitable performance dropped and became break-even, which means you get zero profits after all the marketing investments. I started to test different marketing channels and strategies like crazy. It took me a few months to lose all the money I earned with high-ticket products just by testing everything. It was an emotional roller coaster of being happy about the performance and then suddenly being break-even and unhappy because of high customer acquisition cost and unprofitability. I believed I could figure out something to help me sell high-ticket products for the long term. When it comes to high-ticket products, you need to speak with your potential clientele and convince them to buy your product. I just had a luck selling multiple high-ticket products without any talks to my potential buyers. I also decided to sell one of my online businesses and a car to get additional $20,000 to invest in this dropshipping business because I strongly believed I could achieve success with this one. But I ended up losing the $20,000 as well. I decided to go back again with low ticket products, and I realized that the same products that were profitable 5 months ago are no longer performing with paid advertising. Mainly for two reasons. The rise of advertising costs. Here on my screen you can see I am comparing March 9, 2024 versus March 9, 2023, and you will notice that the price for the advertising has risen by 32%. It's huge. And reason number two is product saturation, which means that other businesses were promoting the same product and the people inside Facebook and Instagram saw it multiple times and they are no longer interested in buying it. After a few business failures, I felt that I needed to change something in my life. So I moved to London to relax from all these business moves and study something new. It helped. The day I arrived in London, all the accumulated sadness was gone. The entrepreneur flame inside of me started to burn again. While studying at GA, I started a marketing agency called AllDGT. I possessed all the skills to run it because I acquired them with my own money while testing everything for my dropshipping business. I also had multiple challenges with the marketing agency where I helped 6, 7, 8 and 9-figure companies to grow their brands. But this is something we will discuss in my next videos. Now, in addition to my family e-commerce business, a marketing agency and mentorship, I decided to add YouTube to document everything I know and do. Did I regret doing dropshipping? Not at all. I spent $400,000 to learn all the marketing strategies. This helped me to recover my family business fast and bring it to another level. It also gave me the opportunity to be hired by multiple e-commerce companies as a director, develop my own marketing business and open doors for many other opportunities. So I don't regret it. I consider it the best investment I have ever made in myself. Even the fact that I can do vlog about it is already an opportunity to grow my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and comment below, it will significantly help me.